everyone, this is Debbie from Project 39 Mini Albums. Today is the first of the month, so we're going to talk about our crafty goals. Every month we set goals for ourselves on what we want to accomplish, and we tell you how we accomplish those goals if we have accomplished them. So I'm going to go real quick through what my goals were, and then I'll tell you if I completed them. I'll also talk about next month's goals, but I'll show you at the end of the video the the material that I used or what I did to finish my goals. I'll explain more as we go. So this was for February. In the beginning of the month, I hadn't any design team commitments. I did get some since then, but I'm putting it down for March. I have a bi-weekly challenge on Instagram. So I'm hoping to finish it up through May, but I may not be able to stick with that. I'm only ahead 2 weeks now, and I don't foresee that I'll get that much further ahead. We'll see how it goes. The card challenge, there's a video on these snarky cards, but these were so much fun to make. The challenge for this one was use a non-birthday stamp, use washi tape, and make a fun fold card. So this actually, that snarky cat was from Tim Holt's Halloween Snarky Cats. Here's washi tape and here's washi tape. Again, there's a video on that. And I just added some fun fold in the center just to make it sort of fun. I did put that I wanted to complete P.S. I Love You and what is the name of the beach collection? Beach collection. Oh, The Beach is Calling. And I did. The Beach is Calling was a really popular walkthrough and tutorial. So if you're into making mini albums, check that out. It is listed in my channel. The 2 additional mini album tutorials, I I counted one as a tutorial, but I didn't do it. I did some post-bound mini albums, and you've got to see the video on that. It really was a fabulous project, and I'll probably use that again. I had wanted to complete 50 cards because I'm trying to donate cards and use my stash to make cards. I still have to get envelopes, so I'm not really that um I'm not pushing that much to complete it. I did do 32 cards. In addition, I am part of a card club, and I have my cards all ready to mail out. March is my month to do the cards. I'll show you a picture of what the cards are for my card club. We'll have it over here. So a card club there's a group of ladies that, for this year, we're doing a little different. One person each month will make a set of cards to put together and mail it out to everybody else in the group. Last year we did everybody makes a set and mails it out. So then by the end of the month, you're getting 8 or 10 sets of cards to make, which was a lot of fun. But I guess we did it for 2 years and we had a lot of cards. So we slowed down a little bit. So that is what my goal is for February. The projects I wanted to finish was the P.S. I Love You mini album, the Beach is Calling mini album, Be Adventurous. Oh, I think I was calling this Be Adventurous, but it's really called Little Explorers. And I did. Not only did I make little mini albums, but I finished this paper pad, so I was glad about that. Let's Get Artsy I chose to use for this month, and I did not. I did not do anything with it, so I will just move that to next month. Finish Cat's paper pad. I did. I have this left to make things with. I will not throw this out in it. I also finished a Jen Hadfield pad that was halfway done. Oh, I think this is all I have left of that. I even used the lightweight chipboard on it. But I used it either in cards or little books, and I'll show you those books in a second. I finished Flower Market. All I have left is several stickers. I made cards or little books. I imagine that. I love this collection for boys. I just love the colors. I guess I like the teal and the orange, or turquoise and orange together with that pop of lime green. But it's fabulous. And I made a bluey mini album. Again, that's listed in my content. If you want to see the other projects, just check out my other videos. But I did do that. So yeah, I did a lot more projects than I thought I was going to. Thank goodness. So for deadlines and commitments, I had the card hop on the 13th and card hop for the 27th done and done. The Crafty Goals, I did that video, and Crafty Goals Planner, I did that. I had been doing decorating the planner. I thought, oh, that would be cool. Instead of me just blabbering on, I will decorate the planner as I talk about my crafty goals. It didn't go over that well, so I'm not going to continue doing that. I will decorate the planner and put it for sale in my Etsy shop. It's just like this one. It's using the Life is Abundant from Graphic 45. It is a beautiful collection. I've seen so many great projects with it. So that was it for my deadlines and commitments for February. I mean, I was good. Got everything done. It was pretty light deadline and commitment month. Use my stash, use more than I buy. So I was hoping to use 5 paper pads. I mean, like finish them, not just use them, but use them completely. So I finished 8. And buy 0 pads, I did not buy any. Now, does it count if I receive them in design team packages? I haven't figured out how to add that in, because now I have more paper pads in my stash than I was counting on. I didn't buy them, but I still have to use them. But I know I'll use them because I have commitments to do. So anyhow, papers, 5 papers. So, oh, I received 5 different collections for, yeah, maybe I did. Because I got 2 that I have to finish for March and 3 in a Seasons of Creativity box, which is every quarter Country Craft Creations puts out this fabulous ensemble of paper collections and different things to go along with it. And you can subscribe to that. It's enough projects to last you for a couple of months. And if you are on the design team, then you can also choose to do this project. So I have some of those projects to do still. So that is part of what's in my stash. So my goal for March, once I've started a paper pad, use it all up. Every month I'm going to try to use different ways of getting rid of it. I mean, I'll still make little mini albums and little folios and probably some cards and probably some bookmarks. But one month I might do mini traveler notebooks. And one month I might do um, like notebook holders, or every month I'm going to try to find something to use up my scraps, and all month do that. I'll show you in a little bit what I use for this month. Another goal for March is to mail out my completed cards. I have a box of them ready to go. I am waiting for envelopes. I actually bought 2 sets of envelopes from a retailer, and then I got home and realized they weren't all envelopes. Some were flat cards, so now I have to return it. And so there's that. Deadlines and commitments, crafty goals. Charlotte's Friends. I have a deadline, a self-imposed deadline to finish. I want to show you the paper because it's really cool, but the light is. I did do a walkthrough, so you will see it. So Charlotte's Friends is another paper collection from Country Craft Creations. You can sort of tell the theme. It's sort of vintagey animal spring theme. But don't you love this pig with the hat? And look at the frog. And then, spring animals. They're really very cute. So I am doing another project on that. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can see what I do with this. This paper is available at Country Craft Creations. It's very beautiful. So anyhow, I have to do a project with that. Country Craft Creations has been in business for 10 years, and they are celebrating with several virtual retreats and an in-person retreat. And I have a project to do for one of those. Part of my Instagram hop in cards. I have to do St. Patrick's Day cards, and then I have to use a stencil 3 different ways, and they can be Easter or spring cards. So those are the deadlines and commitments for March. It's not a lot. It's easy. Projects for the month, I really just repeated what I did, but I also want to use up a little ladybug collection. My studio's falling apart. So I have everything I need. It's a Country Craft Creations project that Tiffany from Let's Get Scrappy did a project, and I am going to do it exactly as she did. You get a lot of fabulous things to go with it, and I can't wait to do that. And I also want to dig into Let's Get Artsy. It's such a fun collection. I just didn't have time. So use my stash, use more than I buy. Really, that is my ultimate goal for 2024. I received 2 collections, so I want to use up 3 collections in addition to the 2, so 5 collections total. Let me show you how I used up my paper this month. So I don't know if you noticed, but we have a new member in our Crafty Goals Collab. It is Heather from Covered by Grace Creations. One of the ways that she uses up her stash was to make some cinch-bound little notebooks. I'm not going to tell you exactly how she did this and what was fabulous about it. I might do a walkthrough. These are some of her versions, but more. These were her versions, and this I just added a bunch of other stuff to it. But it was a fabulous way of using up scraps and things left from collections that I used. This one it's about a 3 by 5, I don't know the size. But as you can see, I just used up scraps to make this little book. It's got some paper in it, so you can write in it as well. It's got some dividers, more paper. I added some of those cut aparts that were left over, more paper, just scraps. I mean, maybe you can see what was a scrap and what wasn't. I mean, really, I just pieced things together to make this cute little book, because isn't it great to have a book? I'm going to take one of these cut aparts here. Isn't it great to have a book in your pocket, in your car, in your purse, just to write little notes, or you know, if you're giving somebody information or directions or whatever. So I made these in different sizes, and Heather's channel is listed in the collab list. So go check out her channel, subscribe, show her some love. She is new to the Crafty Goals, but she sets goals for herself, and they're fun. She does some really neat stuff. So anyhow, this is how I used up scraps for February. I am not sure what I'm going to do for March to use up scraps. It will not be cinch bound notebooks, although I might make some of those. But check out my videos, and I will probably, the first time I smash a stash of paper, I will tell you what I use to smash that stash. So don't forget to subscribe, like, do all the things. Check out all the other people in the collab. Don't forget to set some crafty goals for yourself, and have a fabulous day.